Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Well, not welcome back. It's welcome. A little bit about me. I am 23 years old. I may not look like it, you know.
You look 40.
Huh?
Who said that?
What the actual fuck? I'm 23 years old, and yes, I was assigned female at birth, and I am now transitioning to be a man. Man.
Wait a minute! Who are you?
But today I will be doing my testosterone shot. This is not my first one. This is my fourth one. So that means I'm almost a month. Wait, no. Fifth one.
I mean, I feel like this is technically a month. It's not gonna fall on the same Monday.
Yeah, it's the fifth. It's the fifth shot that this is my fifth shot.
Yeah.
This is my little pouch. I didn't want to keep my medication in that really ugly brown bag, so we're gonna have it in here. This is also gonna be my travel bag. Very nice, very sleek, very demure. My girlfriend behind the camera, she will be behind the camera sometimes when I can't film myself. Jasmine.
I just woke up. You didn't tell me you were doing
Jasmine
that.
has been very supportive of my transition so far, and honestly, the one person that I lean on the most. But yeah, I love you.
I love you too.
Aww. Guys, if you are starting testosterone or thinking about starting testosterone, you can go to Planned Parenthood. There are options like Planned Parenthood. You can find a clinic like I did that was specific for the LGBTQ community and for trans health and gender-affirming care. I got super lucky finding this center. They made the process so easy. I got hands-on hormones. I want to go pick up my medication there because it's very welcoming. I love it. And when I go to the pharmacy, I don't want people to look at me weird. You know, so yeah. Let's take a look at what's in the bag here. So there are different ways to administer testosterone. I have the injections. You can also do gels. And the type of shot I do, I inject myself here in the fat, in the most fattiest part. Yes, I'm a little chunky. I inject right here. And honestly, I didn't expect it to be so easy. I thought it was gonna be more complicated, but the training was really easy. The nurse was very nice. And my girlfriend behind the camera went with me and saw the whole thing. And she gave me what was my third one, right? My third injection.
Yeah.
She gave me my third injection. The reason I chose injections was because I didn't really mind needles. I don't really mind needles at all. A lot of people do mind needles and they get really queasy around needles. So they have the option of doing testosterone gel. I've heard about testosterone gel. I don't like the idea of like having to put something on every day and you have to wait for it to dry, and you have to be careful if you have a partner because it can get on them, and you don't want to give your partner some testosterone and then grow some body hair. So that's why I went with the injection. This is the vial. Nice. A lot of people I've seen, they have like bigger vials or really tiny vials. This is the vial I have. The top right here is where you poke the needle, the drawing needle. Don't inject with the drawing needle. Don't inject with the drawing needle. It's bigger than the injection needle. It's gonna hurt. With my prescription, they did give me the drawing needle.
Put your hand like behind it. I think that'll help it. Yeah.
The drawing needle.
Mhm.
It's a lot wider. It's a bigger gauge. And then the injection needle right here. It's a smaller gauge, so you can inject yourself. A supply of syringes. The nice syringes. Take a look, guys. Can you see it? Can you see it? So, syringe. And then you need some alcohol wipes. And you need to wash your hands. Or have hand sanitizer. Alright, so we're gonna cut so I can go wash my hands. Open up the needles, not all the way, just so it's easily accessible. We still wanna keep them somewhat sterile. Alright, the first needle you're gonna put onto the syringe is the drawing needle. So we're gonna do this. Screw it on.
Do you have any tips or like things to avoid when you put the tip on? Pause.
I just clicked in my head. The nurse did say to just when you put the needle on, don't take the needle completely out of the packaging. Still maintain it in the packaging, and make sure you always put the cap on after you're done drawing the medicine and when you're done injecting, so you don't stab yourself. Boom. So now we take the alcohol wipe and we're gonna wipe the top of the vial. Top of the vial. Alright, drawing the medicine now. We stab right here. Boom. Flip. And then I go
Your finger's a little bit in the way.
I go to my dose, which is 0.2. And see how there's a big gap of air right there? We're gonna push it back into the vial, and then draw it back up. And repeat it until all the air bubbles are gone. Majority of the air bubbles are gone, right? Alright. Boom. And then when you're done, you take it out. And then you put the cap back on. Alright, so then we take the the drawing needle out. You twist it off.
You twisted left or right?
Righty tighty, lefty loosey. Remember.
What happens if you twist it on too hard?
It's gonna be hard to take off. It happened to me. It's not fun. Alright, so now we have the injection needle on there. Alright, so that's what it looks like.
Well, how'd you put the injection needle on? I missed that. Oh, you
It's
just
the
twisted
same-
it back
yeah,
on?
you just twist it back on. It's the same as the other one.
Okay.
And you don't have to twist it on too hard. You just twist it enough so it doesn't come off. So you put this on the side. So the instruction that my nurse gave me was you have to inject 2 fingers away from your belly button. Alright, so there's 4 quadrants. Here, 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 and here. So last time I injected here, so I'm gonna inject on my lower right side. From what I remember, it's to give each side a break, because if you inject on one side consistently, I've heard a lot of guys say they get like these lumps underneath their skin, and I don't want that. So yeah,
Fair enough.
I don't want to be lumpy boy. Okay.
Lumpy boy.
We're gonna clean the injection site.
Lumpy space prince.
My nurse told me not to fan it. Let it air dry. Okay. Be patient. Are you blowing?
No.
Stop blowing.
I'm helping it air dry. I'm blowing air.
Alright, getting your germs all over it.
Whoa.
Alright,
Should I zoom in?
time to inject, people. Pinch?
Huh?
Pinch?
Okay. A pinch, 45-degree angle, and you
45 to 90 degrees, okay?
45 to 90-degree angle, folks. And then you just whoop.
All done. We take the cap, put it back on.
How would you rate the pain of that on a scale of 1 to 10?
Honestly, I rate it like a 5 or 4. It doesn't even hurt for me. A lot of people get squeamish with needles and like it hurts for them.
Do you have any tips for like getting over the first fear of injecting yourself?
What I do is I have in my head I have like a little rule if I do get nervous, because it's still nerve-wracking having to inject yourself, you know, because usually a doctor does it for you and you can't really control when they inject you. So just I have a rule where like I have to count in my head, and by the time I get to 3 I have to inject. Like I don't even think about it and I just Or if you do have someone in your life that's supportive of you, like, you know, my partner, you can have them inject it for you if they know how to do it. Since Jasmine was there at my appointment. Also, there was a little bit of blood that came out, but that's totally normal. But if you have someone in your life, like a partner or like, you know, your siblings, if they're very supportive of you and they know about your transition, you could have them help you do the injection. Just, it's best to have them go with you to the training, or you could just teach them how to do it. Yeah, those are the only tips I have for doing your injection at home. But you do have other options. You can do gels. You can do I forgot what the other options were. Was there like a pills or something like that? But there's different types of testosterone too. There's some testosterones that like it's only focused on muscle mass, so it'll increase your muscle mass, but it won't give you all the other changes like hair growth, or it won't change your voice as much. So those are other options too. Those are things you speak about with your doctor, about what goals you want, and then they'll point you in the right direction. That was my injection, y'all. And then for the cleanup, wait, actually, before I forget, what I usually do, there's usually some testosterone left here at the bottom. I just rub it on my mustache, and trust me, my mustache has been growing.
Mustache check. Wait, it's focusing. Okay.
Look right here.
Okay, jawline.
Yeah, I gotta put some tea on there. I got this from this other influencer on TikTok. He's very educational about his transition, and that's the tip I got from him because he has a lot of facial hair, and he said that he just puts on the rest of the testosterone on his face. And I did hear if you do T-gel, wherever you apply it, you grow a little bit more hair in that area because you're applying the testosterone on your skin. That's why when you have T-gel, it's best to wait to let it absorb in your skin before you even touch your partner with that area, because it can get on your partner and they can have higher levels of testosterone. So just be careful, guys. After you're done injecting and you have the caps on your needles, what you do is, if you don't have a sharps container at your house or with you, you can just grab a plastic bottle. I have an Aquafina bottle that I have, and you just dump your needles in there. I already have quite a few in there, and I have a sharps container at my girlfriend's house because I'm always there. So that's it. You just dump this, and then when you fill it up, you can take it to where you got your stuff from. I could take it back to my clinic, or I could take it to a fire station and they'll dispose of it properly for me. But that's it for injections. If y'all have any questions, any concerns, drop it down in the comments, and follow me on TikTok, follow me on Instagram. They'll be in the description. And my next video will be talking more about the effects of testosterone. I will be using the packet that my doctor gave me. It's a very long packet, very informational, very, very, very saturated with information. So I will be reviewing that stuff in the next video. Thank you guys for watching. See you in the next one.